the last day of summer here on, well, it's the last day of summer in the Northern Hemisphere. Tomorrow, the first day of fall, is going to be ushered in with the beginning of clouds and rain. So I thought maybe you'd like to come along with me. One of possible two destinations, and let's see how it goes. Now we're on the right trail towards the destination, one of two. We'll see where we end up. I'm very pleased with this trail. I haven't come on this trail before, and I'm really pleased with it. It's beautiful. The trail's, it's rooty in spots, little bits of boardwalk, but today it's dry, and be a different story in another 24 hours. But it's great, and it's so quiet. Do you listen? Look at this, folks. Isn't this just a picture? It's so beautiful. It's beautiful. Wow. I don't think I'm ever going to get to a campsite. I have to keep stopping and taking photos. But look at this. It's the colors of fall. Does it to you every time. Oh my goodness. Intensity of it. It is intensely green. All right, well, here's the map. Strathcona Provincial Park, Forbidden Plateau section. And we are right here. So I came in through this trail out to the parking lot. So I went this way, this loop, got to here, and then I hiked down to the end of this lake, and then I've turned around, come back, and now I'm going to take the trail over to the campsite. Then tomorrow I'll come back out this way. That's my plan anyway. Back to the parking lot. I'm on the last leg of the hike for today, so let's get at it. Okay, I've arrived. And beautiful spot. I was here once before, and I'm back again. So, oh, this is a great view from the campsite. I'm going to be quite happy here for this afternoon, what's left of it, and this evening. All right, there's my little Durston tent, my trekking pole tent. The first time I put it up on a platform, I had a lot of challenges with it. This time I was much quicker because I had all the cordage prepared ahead from the last time, and I had a sense of how to do it. So it actually only took a few minutes. Now that the tent is up, the sleeping bag is in the tent, the mattress is blown up, and I've got some more water in my water filter, and the bugs are out. It's time to sit down and just enjoy this afternoon before the weather turns probably tomorrow. Well, the sun is just about ready to go down behind the mountain, and I thought I'd better come up here and start boiling some water to make my great dehydrated meal. I've actually been pretty pleased with this recipe. It's noodles, some dehydrated hamburger, vegetables. I dehydrated some Parmesan cheese. It just makes a nice meal. So I've just got the stove on, and I'm going to sit here in my little campsite and enjoy eating it up. Here it is. I see there's broccoli in there too. And I know you can't smell it, but it's pretty darn good. There you go. Oh, I'm actually can't wait to eat that. Okay, what does that tell you? Totally empty. It was really good. I really, really like this. So it's a do it again. Well, here it is. It's only 10 to 7, but this is the eve of the equinox. Well, you know, it's not unusual for people to ask me, why do I come out here and go camping by myself, whether it's in my canoe or this summer doing some backpacking for the first time in a while. Well, I just love it. I love being out. And I love to be out in the woods and doing something physical. I guess it helps me maybe stay, or believe that I'm staying a little bit younger, a little bit more alive, and a little more vigorous. But I'll tell you that sometimes before I come out, especially on a solo trip, this doesn't happen so much if I'm with somebody else. But sometimes I do feel a little bit anxious before I come. The anxiety isn't severe, but I do ask myself, like last night, are you going to go? Or are you not going to go? I feel a little bit worried or anxious about something, but what is it? And then I don't really know. I just know that sometimes when you first start to think about going out into the woods by yourself or on a canoe trip or whatever, you know, you're going alone. And there are moments of feeling some degree of anxiousness or stage fright, people might say. It doesn't overwhelm me, but I know from experience now, having done this a number of times in one form or another, that usually if I feel anxious about something like that, I mean, I take all the precautions. I do everything I can to make it a safe trip for myself. But I also know that once I make the decision, I'm in the car and I'm driving up to wherever I'm going, and I immediately start to relax. When I come out onto the trail or get in my canoe and start paddling, I get overwhelmed with how happy I am that I'm doing what I really want to do. And the beauty today, as soon as I started walking through the meadow and then through the forest with all the colors changing, I just immediately, I knew why I want to do this. So sometimes you just have to work your way through your anxiety and just put things in perspective. Get out there, give it a try, see what you think. It's not for everybody. And yes, I would really enjoy having people to go with more often. But there's also something quite calming and peaceful and reassuring about doing things on your own. And I'd like to have a combination of both, like I did with Lydia going out to Kia Bay. That was fabulous. It was great to have Bob go with me to Turner Lake. That was fabulous. But coming out, well, there's people in the campsite. You can hear the dog. There's 3 tents here tonight. We're all quite spread out. We're very private from one another. But just walking the trails in the forest by myself and seeing how beautiful it is, I just was excited. I was really excited to see it. And I thought, this is why I do it. So I just thought I'd share that. Well, it's been a great day, but it's just about done. So I'm going to go in. I've got an idea on how to set up my little chair in my tent and turn on a little light, hopefully read a book. So we'll go and see how it goes. Here I am in my little Durston tent. I've put a string of LED lights, strung them up across the front of the top of the tent. And I put my little chair in here. And I've got my sleeping bag over me. And I'm going to read my book. So it actually seems to be quite good. Ready for bed, teeth are brushed, food's in the food cache. And yeah, we'll see what the night brings. Well, good morning and happy fall. The first day of autumn today. definitely the weather's changed. The clouds have moved in, and I'm going to try and pack up pretty soon. Get out of here before it starts to rain. All right, I'm packed up. Oh, just climbed a hill up to the trail, and I'm heading out. Anyway, it was great. I had the best day yesterday. It really, really was terrific, and I couldn't have asked for more. The last day of summer, and boy, fall's coming in with a vengeance. This is a new outfit. Wet camper, it's called. Well, I was just coming through the trail back there, and I heard this sort of low growl in the bush away from me, but still, I did hear something. And so I thought, I guess what I'll do is I'll start talking to myself out loud, but I can't think of an awful lot to say, quite frankly. So I think what I'm going to do is, there's some cell service here, and I'm going to put on the CBC, and I'm going to inform the wildlife of the news for Saturday morning. So we'll see how that goes. Right. Well, I got the French station. Couldn't stream AM, but oh, I got something on Netflix, but it sounded so scary. I didn't think that that was actually going to be a very calming effect. So now I have an hour of French music, which is quite lovely as I hike through the woods and getting closer to where there's more people. Well, not yet, but the part of the park that's well used. So, you know, I don't think I'll have to blast the whole park with my music today, but that's okay. I have to check and look around behind me periodically, but no problems. Off we go again. And out in the open, it's actually raining. It's not raining hard, but it's definitely raining. In the forest here, I'm okay. I'm not really getting very wet at all. And I got a brand new waterproof jacket. So, yes, I'm not too worried about getting wet today. Still beautiful, despite the rain. Look at these colors. They're just outstanding. For some more of nature's eye candy. Oh my goodness. I just never get enough of looking at this. Well, I'm coming up to the parking lot. It's been a beautiful 24 hours or so away. Last day of summer, first day of fall.